What's going on, everybody? This is Dre All Day coming to you live from AMS. That is the Amsterdam International Airport in the Netherlands. And my flight is about to board. See all those people back there? I'm about to board this flight, and hopefully we should be boarding soon. We should actually already be boarding. But I'm going to do this real quick live. I said I was going to do a live. I was trying to decide what I wanted to talk about. Somebody came in with it. I saw a comment somebody had posted, gave me the perfect idea. So I'm gonna give y'all like 30 seconds to come in here. This ain't gonna be too long. So I'm about to get on this flight, and yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say. So as y'all checking in, tell me where you checking in from. Tell me your name and location, and we're gonna get to it in 1 second. Oh yeah, if you have not claimed your free copy of my book, The Third Day, make sure you get that at thirddaybook.com. I gotta post that in the comment. I'm posting in a second. All right, so anybody who doesn't know me, my name's Dre Baldwin. Many know me as Dre All Day. Former 9-year pro athlete, author of 29 books, including my newest, What's Going On, Dixon Johnson. My newest, which is The Third Day, the decision that separates the pros from the amateurs, and the Work on Your Game System Manual, which is coming. They're coming out at the same time. You can get both right now. You can pre-order both of those right now at thirddaybook.com. That is the pinned comment that I got right there. But this topic is selling to your buyers. And what led me to this topic was I just was on in the YouTube app, and I was looking at the comments that whatever comments come in on all the videos. I got all these videos online, so I get all kinds of comments from different stuff. Videos I put out 10 years ago, I get comments on them still to this day. So I'm just going through the comments. Shout out to Tampa, Train with Lane. And somebody came in to comment on one of the videos I did. I remember I was talking about G League open tryouts, like basketball tryouts, to play pro basketball. Some dude left a comment talking about, well, you were too long-winded. And he was saying, man, you got to edit your videos or plan what you're going to say. And it's funny that he says something like that, because I'm like, dude, the first thing I thought when he said it, my thought was, dude, I get paid to actually articulate. I get paid to speak. I get paid to speak for it as much as I want to speak and say what I need to say. And it's clearly working, because I built the whole business around it. But I didn't say that, because I don't need to explain that to him. And I responded and told him, well, listen, the people who've been watching this video and getting value from the things that I've been saying actually think differently from what you're saying, because the value that I put in that video has saved a lot of people a lot of money, saved them from going to tryouts that they shouldn't go to, from getting scammed out of their money, from going to quote unquote opportunities that are not real opportunities. I didn't say all of that to him. I said one sentence: people who actually like the video seem to think different from you. So you're in the minority that's speaking up. And the whole point is this: in life, the more you get your message out there, the more people hear it and see it, you're eventually going to come across some people who ain't feeling it. You're going to come across some people who don't like what you're doing. They, for whatever reason, are against it. They think differently. They might just have a different opinion. It's not that you're right and they're wrong, or they're right and you're wrong. People just have different opinions. And the bigger you get, the more of these people are going to come around. So when you got 100 fans, maybe all 100 love you. When you got 1,000 fans, you might have 8 or 9 people who really don't like you, and they're going to talk about you every time you come out. And that's all right. And what you want to make sure you don't do is self-sabotage and hold yourself back, because you're afraid of the judgment and the negative energy that's going to come from those people, whether you want to call them haters or detractors or critics, whatever words you want to give them. The bigger you get, you're going to draw more of those people, but you want to make sure you don't slow yourself down because you're afraid of what they're going to do, or because you don't want to deal with those individuals. You should be looking forward to them, because the more of them you have, that also means the more fans you're going to have. Because when one of them comes out and says something that doesn't even make any sense, the people who support you are going to come behind it, and they're going to let that person know, like, no, you don't even know what you're talking about, because it helped me, it's useful to me, and they'll shut that person up, and they'll realize they don't have any supporters, they'll stop talking. And the whole point, and the title of what I gave to this live here is Sell to Your Buyers, is that you don't want to focus on the detractors. Don't focus on the negative people. Yes, you can use them as motivation if you want to do that. You can use something that they say as an idea for some new content. Like right now, I'm doing this live based on something that I just read in the comments like 5 minutes ago. So I can use it in that way. But your life shouldn't be based on the negativity. Your work shouldn't be based on the negativity. Base it on the people you want to serve, and the things you want to do, and the positive things you want to accomplish. I think of an example, like I think of LeBron James, who just a couple days ago got eliminated, or yesterday got eliminated from the playoffs. I remember when he played for the Miami Heat like 10 years ago, and that first year when he played for the Heat, he admitted, after they lost in the finals, he admitted that year he was just driven by the negativity. Because when he signed with the Heat, a lot of people were trashing Miami. Like, they were trashing LeBron. Like, why you got to go play with Dwayne Wade? Or you got to go get help. You're supposed to be the best and this and that. So he was so much driven by the negativity and the hate that he was getting that he was playing angry that year. He was still pretty damn good, but he was playing angry. And he said that's not the way he wanted to play. He said, I play the game because I love it. I play the game for the positive energy it gives me. But that season, I was really focused on the negativity. And the next couple years in Miami, the rest of his time in Miami, he focused on the positive, focused on his love for the game, how he enjoyed playing. And he won a couple championships. And he pretty much solidified himself as the best player in the game during that time because he stopped focusing on negative people. They didn't go away. He just started focusing on the positive instead of focusing on the negative. And that's what I mean when I say sell to your buyers. Your buyers are the people who are in on what you're doing. They like what you're doing. They support what you're doing. They're listening to what you're saying. You know, they're giving you positive energy. There's going to be people giving you negative energy, especially if you're good at what you do and you're drawing attention. Don't focus on them. Don't sell to the negative people. Sell to the positive people. Let the negative people, they will wilt away because your positive supporters will support you. And the negative people will notice that they don't have any people supporting their negativity. They'll eventually stop doing it and go find somebody else to pay attention to. So that's the game that I want to give y'all real quick. I'm about to get on this flight on my way back to the United States. And by tomorrow, Sunday, I'll be back in Miami. We'll be back doing what we're doing. I mean, we still doing what we're doing right now. So I don't think y'all have noticed anything different. But let me show y'all this book since I got it in front of me right now. If you do not have your copy of this book right here, it's called The Third Day, The Decision That Separates the Pros from the Amateurs. You can get this right now by going to the link that is pinned right there, thirddaybook.com, or is the link in my bio, thirddaybook.com. The book's free. All you're doing is covering the shipping. This is a hardcover book. You can get a paperback too. We got a bunch of different options. If you want to get a bunch of them and give them out to your friends, you can do that too. You can get 3 copies. You can get 10. You can get paperback. You can get hardback. We got an autographed copy. We got all kinds of stuff going on. But I make it very simple. I'm making it sound like it's so much, but it's very simple. You choose which one you want. Thirddaybook.com. All books ship out August 3rd. We can pre-order right now until August 3rd. But I'm doing a free live event online for anyone who pre-orders the book between now and the 3rd of August. That is the third day. Get this book right here. Link in my bio or that link that you see right there. So I think they're about to start boarding. Yeah, everybody's in line. Everybody in line? Yeah, everybody's lined up. So I'm about to get on this plane and I'll be online. I think I'm going to get the Wi-Fi on the flight. This shit like $25. But I'm going to get the Wi-Fi on the flight so I can work on this flight because, you know, we got to work on our game. So I got to keep working. So everybody have a good Saturday. I'll talk to y'all later. Somebody said, how can I get the Work on Your Game book signed by you? Send me a DM. I'll sell you an autographed copy of the book. Just send me a DM about that and I'll tell you what we could do. Tell me where you at and all that. If you're overseas, then you know, the shipping and all that comes into factor. So let me know. Just send me a DM. Anybody got a question about that? So everybody have a good Saturday. Work on your game. We out here.